The following program is rated 18 and may contain sensitive topics, sexual innuendos, and mild, strong language. It is intended for mature audiences only. So the question is, are you mature enough? Supernova this week looks at the best and worst dressed celebs in Nigeria. Would your favorite celebrity make the list? Stay tuned as Supernova starts in 5, 4, 3, 2...
Welcome to the show. This is Supernova, and as you know, we are all about bringing you the very best in fashion, because that is what we do. It's still me, okay, and Ade, but if you remember, Bubu has been away, but she's back.
Hi,
welcome
guys.
back.
Thank you so much.
You look gorgeous.
I know, and it's all for you and Supernova.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do, yeah.
It's good to have you back.
Thank you, darling.
Okay, guys, this week we're looking at our 5 best and worst dressed Nigerian celebrities. But it takes no particular order. We're looking at it based on style, competence, fashion risks, hit and miss, wardrobe malfunctions. You know, your stylist or your family member just giving you some wrong advice, and we're like, maybe they just hate you. But hey, what am I to say? Okay.
Why would your family member even give you advice on fashion in the first place?
A lot of people do that,
some of your family members actually feel that they know a lot of fashion.
True.
I know, but let's start with our first list. It's my homegirl, Eku Edewor. Ooh, she fly. That girl's fly. What do you guys have to say about her?
Fly.
Really, that's all. That's all you go on Eku.
No, just trying to imitate her. Fly.
Okay, when I think Eku, I think fashion.
Style, class.
Exactly, I think fashion, I think style, I think class.
Like,
she's just fabulous when it comes to dressing, red carpet looks, street looks. She just nails it.
Nails.
I think maybe it's because she has the model figure, so everything just looks great.
For me, I think she has the perfect body to go on any dress. But then again, sometimes I've seen her miss sometimes, but then again, she does the eat all the time than the miss.
Majorly.
Yeah, she definitely missed at the AMVCA.
Yeah,
sorry.
for me, I didn't like the outfit she wore at the AMVCA.
I know.
But then again, Eku, you have a very, very perfect body, and for me, I think that takes you a long way as far as your style and fashion goes. Yeah. For me, you scored like 100.
She's really good.
She's perfect.
Really good. She's really good. Let's talk about another of our Nigerian artist, Genevieve.
Second one.
Genevieve. For Genevieve, she is the whole package. You know, she's not as slim as Eku.
Yeah.
She still has that. She's quite curvy. She's more curvy than Eku. But she brings it. This chick brings it all the time.
Man, brings it.
She brings
Are you like praying now?
No, she, as a show, like brings it. No, for me, like Genevieve, I mean, let's look at the AMVCA, because we know we're gonna have to refer back to some of the events that happened back a while. At the AMVCA, there was no doubt like she was one of the best dressed. But then let's look at what she wore. I think her body also, just like you said, goes a long way in making sure her outfit. Then also for the time where she's not even like on the popular events, just maybe the little bit event, she also does bring it too. I mean, of recent, she was at this wedding. I can't remember who was getting married. I think a friend of ours. Then I saw, the outfit went so well on her. I mean, everybody were wearing the same outfit.
And she always wears things that are pretty simple.
Pretty simple. That's the most important thing.
That is the thing that intrigues me about her.
And also, not forgetting also, because makeup is going to count as it also. I don't know what makeup artists say. They don't do too much on Genevieve. Genevieve looks all natural most times. I don't know, maybe they put mascara here and there or kajal somewhere. I don't know.
Somewhere. Where else?
Some way, Genevieve gets it. So for me and for everybody, Genevieve is one of the person that you have to look in fashion and style. I mean, for the past couple of months.
Yes, actually. Because I see Genevieve as fashion in Nigeria, fashion royalty in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Because she has, so far, I have not seen a miss. She's always been hitting that ball off.
True.
Exactly.
Like the court.
She brings it.
Whether the red carpet, whether on the street, she brings it.
I think one of the things I like about her is her choice of color.
Yes. She
always mixes her color up. She's not afraid. She's pretty bold and daring, and that's really good.
No, for me,
and I like the bold and daring without revealing too much. So it's easy for you to look up to her.
That's another good point.
Yes.
We should be very, very, very aware that Genevieve doesn't reveal too much, like most people. But then
How
again,
about those
there's
she
beauty.
revealed some cleavage?
There was this time. Ooh, there was this time. That's one time, you know. But then again, but let's be realistic. I mean, she does a lot when she's even covered up than when she's not really.
We're talking so much about Genevieve, but we need to move on to
Okay.
Burna Boy. Ooh, child.
No, I shouldn't be doing. Ooh, I mean,
You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to appreciate
but then
good
again-
fashion and good
but,
men.
but then again,
I'm
I
sorry.
have to appreciate Burna Boy because, I mean, since Burna Boy got into the music scene, let's be realistic. I know there are other people that people be like, okay, why didn't this musician make this list? But let's look at Burna Boy, like really into Burna Boy. There's something about his style that is luxurious.
Yeah.
There's something, it can go corporate, it can go vintage, and it can stay in the middle. Burna Boy doesn't lose it. You know, then you think it's expensive, his style is expensive, but then again,
But
that's
it's
what
not.
luxury is all
It's
about.
all about the bling.
It's all about
it's
the-
not the
Retro.
real bling.
No. Come on, we're talking about the bling. We're talking about the fall. We're talking about the jackets. We're talking about sometimes it goes rad, bandana. You know,
Yeah, like
I think I even kind of like imitated stuff from one of his videos.
I
you
know, I can see, bro.
You know, but
One of the things I like about Burna Boy is I like the fact that he dresses his age.
okay.
You know, he doesn't want to try and dress too old or too young. He just sticks, he's 20, he's going to be 24 this year. So he sticks to his age, and a lot of people are able to relate.
True.
Which is absolutely fantastic.
Burna
That's
Boy
the point.
for me speaks retro awesomeness because really
Retro
he
awesomeness. That's a new
yeah
word.
yeah
Retro
I just created that.
Oh, yeah.
Retro
Like he brings retro, but he puts the modern twist to it.
To it,
So
yeah.
it doesn't look a cake. It's like you're making retro fresh.
Yeah, true.
You notice with his round glasses,
yes.
and yes, he did bring back Versace.
I know.
Yeah, he
I
did.
know.
When he did We Like to Party, and then he wore the Versace shirt and pants. That's when everything started happening.
But I like your point. I like
Yeah.
the fact that he said it dresses his age, because if you look at the artists, if you look at all the other
young-
contemporary
yeah.
artists in his age,
Yeah, the Wizkids
he's the
and-
best dressed.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
Because he doesn't, just like he said, he doesn't dress like he's a child. He doesn't dress like he's too old. So he keeps it balanced.
He does.
And he brings the retro awesomeness,
Yeah.
just like
Let's
as
also
he said.
remember the fact that you never know what to expect with Burna Boy.
Oh, just like the time we wore
Yes.
only pants on
That
on
was
stage.
a miss. Actually.
That was a bit.
That was a major miss.
But that was what Fela did, and I think it was inspired. I mean, you're on
Do you
the
know
same
a lot of
stage.
people actually-
If I'm on the same stage where Fela performed with only pants, like, what am I going to do?
Okay, guys, we've talked too much about Burna Boy. Let us go on to the next person. This is a Denola.
Great.
Our favorite person.
I don't know. I just
Our
love him.
favorite person, Denola Grey. I don't even know.
Because
what
I
she-
don't get it. A guy that dresses so well.
He's so
That
pretty.
is something. Exactly, he's
He
pretty.
does-
He
How
has
can a guy be
cheekbones
pretty?
that girls
That's the
will
wrong word.
envy
Pretty.
and fashion sense that guys just cannot.
Do you know what I love?
Make.
Do you know, I've looked at his whole fashion sense. Yes, he is a fashion guru. Yes, he's a good bloggist and everything. But what I really appreciate about his fashion sense is his choice of shoe. Ooh.
True. No,
His shoes are
definitely.
awesome,
Yes. Yeah. I mean, if you get your
it.
shoes right,
Yeah.
for me.
He gets everything right.
No,
He's
no.
also, for all
Okay.
you men that are looking for ways to improve your wardrobe, you should definitely pay attention to this young man.
Why
Because he
would I-
is a men's style enthusiast. He's
No, he
actually,
is.
he
Yes,
advises
he
men
is,
on what to wear. You should listen to him more often.
I'm not bad myself.
I'm not saying anything.
I should be on the list. I should be like number 0 before number 1.
All right, let's not go there. Let's not raise our hopes.
But
That's a very shaky
basically,
branch you're
yeah.
on.
Come on,
Exactly.
okay, I should be number
But
10,
basically,
number 10.
Denola, he gets it right.
Yeah, he does. He does.
I
For me,
don't know, I
love-
always-
the fact that sometimes when he goes like on, he's wearing a waistcoat today or suits, then the choice of colors,
Yeah.
like he's gonna probably
a
put on a
colour man.
muffler, it matches his color perfectly.
block-
And for
he's
a
a
guy,
Brookite.
for a guy, yeah,
blocks
it blocks
really well.
perfectly.
And it's-
Like is what block industry? Like Dangote cement block, like
Really? Wow.
That's joking. I'm just joking.
Wow.
I'm just joking.
All right,
So sad.
we need to move on to Noble Igwe.
Oh yeah, Noble Igwe.
Now, this is somebody that he just amazes me when it comes to fashion. Because he's been able to take the traditionalist style and mix it with modern contemporary.
Yes.
So you see him wearing oh my God, he wears the Igbo attire with that ugly hat.
I know,
and
but
he
he
looks
makes it
great.
work.
And it looks-
And
it
he
looks-
makes it work. He makes it his own. I think one of the things I like about him is the ability of him making it work for him,
Yeah.
for his size, because he's not a very tall guy.
He
Yeah,
has a
he's
very-
not. No, he's not
yeah.
even tall. The guy's not tall. I think. I mean.
No, that's why I was being polite and
Is he
saying
taller than you?
he's not very
no,
tall.
no offense. Like, I mean, but he gets it. But then again,
Yes.
another reason why I feel like Noble made this list was because Noble represents an everyday person because it doesn't give you that like, oh, this thing I'm wearing is too expensive. Like, you know, there's something that a normal guy like, okay, I like the way this guy, let me just try it out. Because Noble will come up with something very, very fancy and he's going to wear sneakers or wear sandals. And you see him at work and, you know, he's looking all very, very rad, very, very normal, very, very simple. And that's what gets it because your simplicity is very, very key. And in fashion, in style, the moment you can get it with simplicity, you're 10 over 10.
I think another thing that people appreciate about fashion is being able to relate to you. If someone can relate to you, if you have a niche that can relate to you, you're good.
And it's amazing because he does not have a stylist. Everything he wears, he creates on his own. So it's like, I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling,
yeah, he's on a fashion adventure.
I actually saw this picture of him. He wore like a suit with normal nice looking shoes and then he wore another similar suit with sneakers. Like, you never think of stuff like that. He's just creative when it comes to his fashion.
And that's something about fashion and style. Just be creative, make sure it's comfortable in your own body, and don't give a hoot about what anybody says. We're
going to be talking about the worst dress, but before we do that, we're going to quickly go on a break. Yeah. This is still Supernova, so stay tuned.
All right, welcome back. This is still Supernova on your favorite station, R2 TV. And on this week, of course, we are looking at the best and the worst dressed in no particular order, just like we highlighted earlier. Of course, we've looked at the best, Noble, we've looked at Eku, we've looked at Denola Grey, some fantastic people. And now we're going to the worst, which is not supposed to mean anything in any form. But of course, we have to be the critic as far as fashion goes.
And I'm starting, our choices.
Yeah, our choices, remember. And I'm starting with Emeka Ike.
Just the word Emeka Ike just makes it worse.
Don't do that.
Did you not notice how the moment he said Emeka Ike, everybody just had to take a deep breath?
I didn't want to rush the name. I just wanted to go in like slowly.
Like, bro, seriously? Get a stylist.
I don't know.
Actually, the word is come out of the time capsule because you are way back.
I don't understand why someone wears big collar shirts. And then they open it here, and you know, I can see like chain. This Igbo. No, I'm not tribalistic.
If he tried and he tried, I will give it to him.
Yeah, exactly. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But then again, Emeka Ike, you need to revolve because it seems like you still. It seems like it's stuck in the Nollywood we had like in 1998.
Yes.
Where I wasn't even fascinated by his fashion
He's such
then.
an early man.
Actually, we thought they were cool back then.
I didn't think
himself.
I never thought
they were not. Maybe actually, was looking at a few pictures, and then I saw his recent pictures, which were like, his recent pictures which are supposed to be now, but they look like stuff from 1990 something.
But you took the pictures now.
Yeah.
Like it's Emeka Ike now.
Yes, like Emeka Ike now.
I don't get
and
it.
Then with his baggy pants. He's wearing a suit, for God's sake. Like, his suit can fit 2 people.
That's what I'm saying. Why? Wait.
You don't even know what to say yet.
Slow down.
What era are you? Like, seriously, what era are you? Are you part of this
1999,
era?
Perhaps.
And do you know what hurts me? He's a good-looking guy.
No.
That's what
he
really
is
hurts
actually.
me.
He is a good-looking guy. I think he's good-looking every time they do all these Nigerian movies that involve them being in the time before colonialism. And they used to wear the leather, the leaves. That's why he used to be really good-looking. But when he goes and he's wearing like supposedly modern looks,
Emeka Ike, I think you need to get stylist, not because for your sake, of course for your sake, but because
for your sake and our sake.
We are your fans. That's the honest truth.
I'm not a fan though.
No, I'm not a fan. I'm just saying.
Movie. I think he acts like one of the best roles. Like,
oh, that's nice.
He does.
Okay, let's move on. Please, we've stayed too much on him.
But before we move on, I actually feel like, dude, you and Jim Mike were on the same level. Jim has left you behind.
Think about it.
Jim always had class.
Fashion,
let's move on and talk about...
But they started on the same level.
Well, let's move on still, honey.
All right.
Let's talk about Emma.
Emma Nyra. Emma.
Listen, we're going to just leave... Well, no. Okay, let's agree. Let's agree.
Okay.
We're just going to leave it to Ade to trash this out.
Okay, to trash... not to trash her out. To trash this... What do you want to say?
You go first.
Okay, all right. Emma Nyra, I don't know if you're trying to get the rock star look. If you are trying to get the rock star look, take a look at what's this Kenyan chick name that's Nigerian music?
Oh, no. Okay. Kimani Kilisha.
Victoria Kimani. Okay. It's not like as if she's trashy, but then again, I can't even put her like in trashy because I think Nyra needs to get something right. She needs to get the perfect fit for her body. You're on the plus size, not too plus. You have a very amazing
like
body.
12.
You have a very beautiful, pretty face. I mean, and you agree with me that she has a very lovely face.
She's
but you need to get something right about your wardrobe. There's something wrong somewhere. The other time you were at the
wrong with her wardrobe?
Whoa.
Malfunction.
Wardrobe
Malfunction.
No, but no,
all the
I don't
time.
think it's I don't think it's malfunction because it cannot malfunction if it's not functioning. So as style, what?
Yeah. That was painful.
Yeah, I think it's
I'm not going for
that.
That
was painful.
That is where I'm going to end it. Get rid of your stylist. If you don't have a stylist, we could recommend a couple of stylists to you.
Yes.
You know? But then again, you have to take our advice. Nyra, okay, you went to say something earlier.
Yeah. When I think Nyra, I think, I'm all about focusing on your best asset. But at the moment, your thighs are not your best asset, girl. Like wearing really short shorts, not for you.
Well, okay, let's take it down a notch.
Okay.
The reason why I said that is because she has a full body, and then of course Nigeria.
No, I'm all about the full-bodied women as long as you dress well.
That's what I'm saying. You said one of her qualities is that she feels her legs, and I think she does have good legs.
She has good legs, but
she's not having the proper attire for them. There was this picture I saw of her that had like a V-neck. That showed some cleavage. But it was a short dress, and it was kind of pretty. And I'm saying it was kind of pretty because I'm just trying to say that you're not that bad. But if you do get a very good stylist who can work your shape, girlfriend, you will make our top list.
Yeah, I mean,
next time.
You were at the Music Meets Runway last year. I mean, your outfit was terrible. Let's be honest about it. You were making people uncomfortable.
Oh, this is the lacy one, the short.
That was the shorts.
The
was the shorts, and I could see her dimples and all that.
Like the dimples were just not here.
I know. I mean, I'm plus size. I have dimples. Doesn't mean I'm going to show the world that my dimples. I won't do that. So
exactly.
you don't
make people
uncomfortable.
I'm not sure she's consciously aware that she's an artist. If you are, you should know that you should have an image that you need to protect, and fashion or your style is part of that image. So you need to get your wardrobe working.
Yes.
And please, you need to do that ASAP.
I don't even think she doesn't know that it's not working. She actually knows because she has received a lot of bad reviews. But you know, when you get bad reviews, you just look at it as, oh, haters. But really, nobody's trying to hate on you.
We love you. Nyra,
we're trying to just tell you that you could do better. You're a beautiful girl. Why ruining it for yourself? Really, there's really no point. You're not trying to prove anything to anybody because you already got it.
Let's move on to, oh, Lord, I am so afraid to call this guy. Because when I see him, all I see is just rainbow colors.
You could whisper it into my ear.
If you whisper, how would I hear it? Why are you stingy
I'll
like
whisper
that?
it back.
I don't want you
to. Okay. It's Limpopo.
He's a like you.
I don't even know where to start with.
He's a You need to be called Rainbow Man.
You know what?
All the colors.
No, but you know what? I love Kcee, as in no homo.
As an artist.
As an artist.
That's fine.
Do you understand? No, but I love the fact that he's so brave. Like you can go on Instagram and give me red shoes, green pants, you know. Orange clothes.
That's blogging on a different level.
Like, the guy is brave.
No.
He
loco.
No.
I like that, okay.
He's
what? Loco.
No.
I say it again. Let me just tell it to you straight now. When I see Kcee, I see a little boy that just ran haywire, except he forgot to stop being a little boy when he was 10. He carried it to his old age.
Okay, you just reminded me of something. You know when he said he reminds you of a little boy? It just reminds me, yes, of a little boy who his mama said, come, let's try this on. And then he wore this pink set of trousers. And then he says, I want to tell the world I'm wearing pink pants. Seriously?
You don't do that.
Do that to me.
Dude.
I mean, I don't find it funny that you come with all sort of colors on your body. You make us uncomfortable.
It's just wrong.
And I think you need to be aware. Don't take this as an 8 word, but you need to understand that your wardrobe is in a mess right now. You are in contact with a lot of money. You should get yourself a stylist. Forget about how much they're going to charge you. Get a stylist.
Do you think he's just being cheap?
No, I don't.
Styling himself.
No, he thinks he's a fashion icon, actually.
Do you know,
he says, I'm a fashion icon and haters keep on hating. I'm making my money.
Okay, let's
So he said he's making his money. That means money is not an issue. He can actually hire a stylist.
Okay, if you're a fashion icon, these are the questions you ask yourself. What are the people imitating you? You have to look back. You have to look at your disciples. Do you have any disciples? Do you have anybody wearing red.
I know who's imitating him, but maybe not on a color level, just on a crazy level. Denola.
No, I don't think so. To me, I would think Denola is even better than him.
Oh, please.
Well, Denola made it on our worst dress this
he did?
Definitely.
week.
Oh, really?
So we're looking at
It was
Denola.
looking under.
So actually, when it comes to Denola, I actually spoke to a few people and I was like, what do you think of Denola's fashion? They were like, oh yeah, he's actually pretty stylish. But he's stylish when you take each piece and put them separately. But when you put all of those pieces together. You're like, Mommy, help! Because you just want to run away when you see him because you're not sure if he's okay.
He just looks like
if
a nightmare.
He's okay upstairs,
okay.
you think he's probably crazy or he's going to bite you. You're scared. It's scary.
No, he just looks wrong. I think Denola is an attention seeker. So he tries to do a lot of weird things that, and then he likes to be in the news. So he's an attention seeker. And I think, yeah, honey, you don't know how to dress.
But you know what's funny?
You really don't.
Well, I know you made, I know he's on our worst dress list. But then again, I think if I'm going to have an entourage of stylists, if I'm going to come up with a couple of designs, I'll put Denola on my team.
Yes.
Because there's something fascinating about his
though.
creative ideas. Do you understand?
Creative, yes, but not fashionable, darling.
Fashionable.
No, but there's an angle of creation and fashion. Because fashion is still creation, because you have to create.
Okay, let's just agree that he's creative but not fashionable. Can we agree that?
It's not fashionable, but then again, but it could be stylish.
How?
How?
The thing is that don't forget that you miss all the time doesn't mean you're not stylish, because he could have been missing.
I haven't seen anything about him that
he
has.
Misses with his hair. He misses with his clothes. He misses with his makeup. He misses with his shoes.
Then that's the problem I have. I don't understand why you should have makeup on in the first place. But then again, I'm not even talking about that.
Let's look at the fact that if we had 10 people that came and ripped each piece of clothes from his body, they would probably
Let's be realistic. Before ripped jeans were like in vogue, or before Kcee decided to tear up some ripped jeans and all. I remember I saw Denola, he had chains on one of his jeans, and his jeans were really pretty torn. And that was years back. And for me, if I'm thinking about that now, I'm looking at, okay, if it was somebody that was really, really, really in line, it probably would have making noise about how, it was one of the early starters of ripped jeans and all. That's what I mean. Like, he can create. But then again, I think the problem is he's missing a lot.
Yeah.
That's the problem. He's missing. And just like you said, and I think it's because we are not really certain on sexuality. So his sexuality, if it's going to be like this today, if it's going to be like that tomorrow.
Listen.
And also, remember, when Goldie was alive, rest in peace Goldie, when Goldie was alive, he was one of our stylists. And Goldie was missing at some point in time. But then again, there was a time when Goldie used to eat like on point. Goldie was one of the people that also in music had a little bit of revolutionary fashion. And that's really
I think she was just a wannabe Gaga.
But then again, she was getting
like I said, she's late. We shouldn't talk about that.
Yeah, because I'm trying to connect
fashion.
I'm trying to connect Denola to the whole thing. Yeah. But then again, it's on the worst list because of all the rights and all the.
Okay, like still on our worst, most dressed or worst dressed, we're going to move to Tiana. Girlfriend, what's she up about?
I think you should just handle this because seriously, I can't even begin to like talk
well, there's
about
nothing really much to handle. For me, I was looking at other people, but then again, I had to go back because AMVCA was kind of like almost like the last event we had, and we have to really, really criticize something that we know is wrong.
Of course.
Tiana had like she had the record for the most worst styled dressed.
Worst dressed at the AMVCA. Because I remember looking at some of the pictures and I was like, okay, like what went wrong here?
Yes.
Like, a lot of things went wrong.
Definitely, everything went wrong.
And because I feel like, I mean,
as a stylist,
it's very, very possible that
she was tired. Maybe she was tired because she had so many people she was styling.
Oh, please, she wasn't.
But that just lets you know that those are the kind of things that Tiana could wear. And I've seen Tiana at the Eku Edewor Awards. I'm not really, really a fan of sheer dresses, but then again, there are some ways you could wear sheer dresses.
And
they'll really, really look nice and pretty and all. She has a very, very good body. That is certain. But then again, there's a way she designs her see-through that I don't really think it's really
flattering.
Like, it's not flattering.
That's the word, darling.
Do you understand? It's not flattery. I mean, I know what flattery is. I'm a guy. Do you understand?
We know.
I mean,
I'm still not sure.
Don't go there.
I mean, but she's like on the bottom. I mean, I wouldn't really have had
the pyramid, right?
But then again, I'm just thinking like I think she needs to elevate to the level.
Step up her game.
Step up her game. You need to, like, you know, come up. I think she's practicing with so much of the same kind of clothes or so much of the same kind of ideas that she's been having.
Yeah, she's not out of the box. She's still very...
You need to... She needs to...
Her ideas are pretty shallow.
I think she's probably trying too hard to be, like, not Nigerian.
And another thing...
Well, what's not Nigerian
do you know what?
about that?
Probably, I think another thing is, if she does, you know, have this style set of clothing, and then she, you know, puts it on a celebrity, and the celebrity says, "Oh, I look really good." Oh, then she feels score.
So
do you understand what I mean? So
exactly.
I actually pity those people who wear a collection.
No,
even those people, like, don't they have, like, brains? Don't they look in the mirror? When you see something you don't like, then you say
Tiana
no.
was the stylist, so they already... I mean, Tiana, like, it looks good, it looks good.
So
Adeni was looking terrible. Susan Peter was looking terrible. I mean, the list goes on.
Demele looked horrible. He looked worse.
She was on style Demele.
He looked worse
let's be
than
realistic.
he
A stylist
does.
will style you in something that she thinks makes a lot of sense. There's something that she can wear. I felt like, you know, the reason why Tiana is on this list might be majorly on the part because she styled people wrongly. Not because, you know, majorly. You understand? But a little bit because, you know, she doesn't. But majorly on the fact that she's been styling people wrongly.
Okay, I think Oge has a lot to say. We need to run down the list.
I'm thinking with her, I'm thinking she's just basically with everything that we just said so far. I'm just thinking when it comes to your stylist, when they give you certain things, at this point, they don't exactly get what your body needs sometimes. So when you see certain things that they wear on your body and then you just don't see it, even no matter how much they tell you, oh, it's perfect, you look fabulous. If you don't feel fabulous, do not wear it. It's just that simple.
Don't throw it away, but just forward it.
You think you need to seek a lot of people's opinions. Yeah. Look at the mirror on the wall. Who's the favorite of them all? Definitely not you. So you need to look closely. Okay, down to you, darling.
Okay, guys. So we've looked at our best and we have looked at our worst from Denola Grey. Yes, I love him.
We know.
To Don Gorgon himself.
Who's that? Oh, Burna Boy.
Yes, Burna Boy. And then down to Tiana at our worst and
Derele. I'm not sure of.
And
exactly sure exactly what he's doing.
Oh, that's Emeka Igwe.
Ike.
Yes, Emeka Ike. And then we've had fun doing it. And I'm sure you guys have your own ideas of what your best and worst fashion looks of Nigerian celebrities are. You know what? Go on our social media and then give us your ideas. Let us know what your own list of best and worst dressed Nigerian celebs are. You can go on our Facebook page at R2TV, Instagram, same R2TV, even on Twitter, and then let us know your view. Because, we love you and then we want to know what you're thinking.
We should also let them know that you can watch us on Facebook, like our Facebook page, definitely, and then download our app.
Exactly, download our app, watch us live on your phone. It will be fun. Okay, guys, we've come to the end of this episode of Supernova. I had fun, and yes, we have fun playing with Boo Boo because she's back. Yay! Boo Boo, you're not going anywhere soon, right?
Do not hold me back. Do not hold me back. Boo Boo.
Okay, I'm still Oge.
And I am Adele.
I'm Boo Boo.
And this is the end of Supernova for this week. See you next week.